Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Oakland Athletics.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Noah Kennedy will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Harold, what do you got?
This guy's been a very reliable, successful big league start. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. He gets the ball every time you ask him, doesn't complain. I like his attitude, and I'm wondering if he gives the other team a little attitude today. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And in right field, Hunter Pence. He's going to be arms wailing all over the place and look as unorthodox as anybody who's ever played the game of baseball. But you know what? He makes the plays. And the man's got a cannon.
Leading off for the White Sox, catcher Henry Morgan.
Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. One and one, here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Travis Wilson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Batting third, first baseman, Avery Slade.
Digging in, Avery Slade. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time in any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Pence has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Lawrence Henry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. King ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Jake Arrieta gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. Key guy for me is the catcher. He does such a great job of commanding the running game, whether it's a right-handed hitter or left-handed hitter. How he positions and controls the game. He's the leader of this team.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Weekly hit to third. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
In now, Jack Bull, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting third, the shortstop, Sammy King.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sammy King. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Laurie sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Matt, this is a big at bat right here. Big half inning right here. They shut him down at the top of the first, and now you come in, you got a chance to get a lead. This place is already ready to erupt. Just enthusiasm from the fans. They score a run, it's going to go crazy.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Matt Caesar will be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Caesar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Moncada gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Brett Laurie, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. and a strike to even the count. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Olsen is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting seventh, center fielder Rafael Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Rafael Gonzalez. Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. As he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on that hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. White Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Tyler Austin. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Tyler Austin.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Slade is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. His first homer here in the series, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Well, they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
The 2-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Healy. Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One-0 count. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a pop-up now. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. In now, Eli Ojeda, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Eli Ojeda.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher Henry Morgan.
Digging in to try it again, Henry Morgan. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Perez moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman Travis Wilson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Jack Bull. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman Jack Bull.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Sammy King, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Slade is there for it. 2 down.
Up next for Oakland.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Matt Caesar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Arrieta into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. 2-0. Here it comes. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Avery Slade. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Slade.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Check to swing there and pops this one up, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Full count. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And the White Sox had their first hit of the game. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Into the box, Lawrence Henry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Perez moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Brett Lawrie.
Digging in now, Brett Lawrie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A man on third with 2 down. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Rafael Gonzalez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Outside, 3-0 now. Brett Eibner would be next. Ready with the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping up to the plate, Brett Eibner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
2 out, bases loaded. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Keeps spiking him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 28.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. A quick out number 1. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Striding in once again, Tyler Austin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The catcher, number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
Into the box now, Bruce Maxwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Eli Ojeda.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. King into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Digging in once again, Henry Morgan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it comes on 3-0. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Wilson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready once again, Avery Slade, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
In the dirt, goes to third with it, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Third baseman number 13, Lawrence Henry.
Standing in, Lawrence Henry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get the inning started.
Hunter Pence.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Stepping in, Ryan Healy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gonzalez coming in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready once again, Yohan Moncada. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
And that misses. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Laurie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 8, Rafael Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance. Rafael Gonzalez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Jack Bull. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in once again, Sammy King comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a dive. He beat it out. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
Ooh, what a play. What a diving stop, and he throws to second base. I know it's a fielder's choice, but that's a beautiful play. He didn't have any other shot to get anybody, but that was a nice effort.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And not in time as the run scores.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. They'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. T.J. McFarland is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
McFarland.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Laurie moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready now, Tyler Austin. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ah, way to get dirty. It's there. He got him.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3 runs already home here. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Eli Ojeda, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding into the box, Henry Morgan. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pence is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pedro Baez.
Digging in, Hunter Pence. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Fielder, Hunter Pence.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. He swings and lines it to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Travis Wilson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 5.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in now, Avery Slade. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Bull ranging into shallow right, 2 gone.
Up next for the White Sox.
There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. At the plate, Lawrence Henry. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he takes ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Thing has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Caesar shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Stepping in, Jack Bull. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Second baseman, Bull.
Right there for strike one.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
Standing in now, Sammy King. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two-one. Here it is. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Hit hard to short. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Matt Caesar.
At the plate, Matt Caesar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they hold a 4-0 lead. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Bruce Rondon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
This is pulled into right. Pence is there. One away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the box, Brett Lawrie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 8. Rafael
stepping in,
Gonzalez.
Rafael Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Down to the final strike, he gets a base hit. Hey, keep it alive, keep it moving. Feeling pretty good about himself right there. Now you give your team a continual chance.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Nothing the score tonight. The Oakland A's win the opener here in the division series. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.